What I would like, Kate, if you could, especially when I'm an older man, and virtual reality is very good. I would like to just be able to go back and relive experiences that I'd had in my life, but be able to Groundhog Day them. So when I've messed up
Oh.
with past relationships, or if you had a really great time with someone, but the danger with that, you go back and do it again, and it's not as good. But there's several times I think, oh, I wish I could go back, and I realized that girl fancied me, or I was about to have a threesome and I blew it, or whatever. And I'd love to be able to go back and pretend I'm 25 again, and B, relive those experiences. So if you could get working on that, I'll put some money into it.
I'll do it. I mean, this is the metaverse that Mark Zuckerberg doesn't want, but let's try for it.
I don't think that counts as. Does that count as cheating to go back in time and be yourself before you met your partner?
Well, the cheating thing. So technically, legally, you couldn't file for divorce and say for adultery and say my spouse had sex with a robot, because adultery in the UK has to be between a person and another person of the opposite sex. So it's actually, there still isn't even equality in the adultery divorce laws. Right. So don't confuse this by bringing robots into it. You could probably cite, some kind of behavior that was causing distress, I guess. But in terms of whether or not it's cheating between you and your partner, that is something that has to be negotiated in every relationship. So I'm sorry to
stop ruining it. It isn't cheating. If it's me in the past before I met my wife, that doesn't count. You can't imprison. I don't think imprison my mind. You can imprison my body.
I strongly agree with that. I think our fantasies are one of the things that are so personal, and we shouldn't be policing other people's fantasies, even if they're really terrible. They shouldn't necessarily act on them, but they should be allowed to think them, I think.